So chat, are you guys ready to do some hacker reviews? We took a week off, and my channel suffered for it, but we're back now. Where's Batman? I'm pretty sure I said 65k likes and I would do it, and I think the video got 40k. I'm kind of happy, because I don't want to keep buying so many costumes. Yeah, I got 35k likes, so... No Batman. I'm thinking about, like, instead of just having a bunch of different costumes each time, I might just bring back Sexy Cop if we reach, like, what? I want to say 69,000 likes, because, you know, funny sex number. But at the same time, I kind of want to make it more reasonable. I was thinking 50k. I feel like 50k would be fine. Before we do get into the whole hacker reviews, I do just want to mention, because this is also going to go up on YouTube on the last day. From today, from stream, until Wednesday, June 30th, we are still running the charity streams. So if you come to my channel on Twitch and you subscribe with Twitch Prime, $5, whatever, the money that would normally go to me is instead going to go to charity to support the Alzheimer's Association. And at the end of it all, I'm basically going to take all the money that I would have earned in that time, I'll donate it, and then I will also match it on top. I think we've already raised, like, I think it's close to $7,000, so then it'll be an extra $7,000 on top of that. But yeah, all subscriptions are going there, and if you don't want to subscribe, if you just want to donate directly, you can just do the charity command in chat, and it'll pull up the link where you can donate directly. I'll probably post that on YouTube as well, so people can use that. Okay, so first match we have on Oregon. This was the very first day of the season. All of these are from North Star, so these are all brand new matches. We have Raul Gillette accusing Acros Baby, who was queued with Pizhiva and YouFutureWife.ls. So we want to watch Acros. I believe the most recent update to the match replay caused some issues, because when I was testing it earlier, or not earlier, but like in a different video, it had a lot of issues. The one thing I noticed, yeah, it doesn't show reinforcements anymore. So they just reinforced this wall, and there's no reinforcements on it at all. I don't know how they fucked it up that much. They somehow did. Also, actually, before we get more into the video, I need to remember to move my webcam because it's in the way. Also, I think if I fast forward, like if I go through this, it gets super, super choppy. So I basically just have to sit here and wait. Maybe next round we'll try it, but there's no point now with only 5 seconds left. So there's a lot of bugs now with match replay with new season. It's pretty rough compared to before. I don't know how they fucked it up, but they did. Sound also I felt was a little weird, but I think it just might be trying to replicate it is a little difficult, which it's not the worst. That was the first round. The cheater is the first one dead. This is a 9-round match. Let's find out what happened. Remember, people can always toggle. We don't know. Okay, we'll try to fast forward and we'll see what happens. When I did this... Oh. Okay. It crashed the game trying to fast forward. Okay. So this is the guy that they think is hacking.
Love Dex, bro.
Remember, like I already said, reinforcements don't show up, so this is reinforced probably.
Love Dex, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely reinforced. You can see how they're shooting around it. Also, okay, something else is broken. It doesn't show people taking damage. Okay, he's dead. Okay, it does show damage. Okay, 2 rounds in, and he's dead. Also, it shows that we're in round 1 when we're really in round 2. Match replay is really scuffed, chat. Bear with me. There's nothing we can do. I was gonna say, I hope this isn't one of those matches where someone reported it just because they did well and they want me to see them do well. I don't think it is, because he's only 1-1-1. I'm just confused how this guy is cheating. Oh. Let me play that back real quick. Okay. Devil's advocate. He was aiming
I just love
at the
Dexter.
corner. He's aiming right here. Never at any point does he aim too far over here or too far over here. He's constantly aiming at this post. There is an incredibly likely chance that it just so happened to line up, because he's holding this angle the entire time. He's not tracing him exactly. And then he kind of reacts to him late there. So I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt there because it looked like it lined up. Just like by sheer coincidence. And like seeing how he's not obviously chasing anyone or like seeing them through stuff. Oh, it also doesn't show castle barricades. I just realized that because the castle put down the barricade and now it's not there. Right? Yeah, it's just not there.
I just love Dex, bro.
But yeah, like seeing as how he's not like hunting anyone or seeing them through walls, I don't think he toggled or anything. It wouldn't surprise me if like the Mozzie died like that. I just said that guy's cheating. Like he just traced me through the wall. I could 100% understand why they would think that, but it doesn't look like that was a trace. He's waiting for Frost, who killed, who was it? Buck over there? Maybe Ying? Or not Ying, Dokkaebi. Like, if they lose this round, they're going to be down 0-3. Okay, that was a good, like, just overall hold. Like, if we watch that back. The castle. God. Rewinding now is so bad. He tried to run at her with the pocket shoddy and whiffed. And then Ying flicked back over to watch this way, expecting someone to push. That was a good call. Don't think that was anything necessarily suspicious. Has it always been, it shows that what gadget the operator is watching? This thing, no. This was just recently added. It shows what operator they're watching or what gadget they're on, which at first is a little confusing, especially when people constantly flick between things, but it actually helps a little bit so that we can be like, okay, if this person's cheating, like, is anyone on drone? Can we say that someone's on drone and being like possibly giving callouts? If we can, then that's awesome. Okay, his teammate died from up there. Hold on. I'm sorry for the fucking seizure that I'm giving you guys every time I rewind. Kind of looked at him through the wall there. And then... I mean... It's possible he was just trying to find him because he knew that they had an echo. And was just like looking everywhere he could. That did seem weird. So he aces in that round. The Mozzie kill, I wouldn't say suspicious. Nothing else was really suspicious. The only thing I'd say was a little bit was the echo kill. He ran across the site, but like he was also looking for him because I'm assuming he knew they had an echo, and he's like, I have to kill him, otherwise they're just gonna disorient me. Like, that is a very normal thing to worry about. So, we'll consider that, you know, a possible suspicion, but we'll see. Because you could even tell when he was, like, pre-aiming that rotate hole in bathroom, he un-aimed down sight, realized he was looking at Echo, and then re-aimed down sight to kill him. If he was like cheating and just blatantly doing it, he would have the entire time just been aiming at him. Also, I forgot to do 2 times forward. I'm sorry. Okay. See, like, stuff like that makes me think that he is not cheating. Because if he was cheating, why is he dying to spawn peaks and not getting any spawn peaks on them? Like, if you're cheating, you should be able to win that fight every single time. That's why I'm more right now leaning towards, like, it was just sheer coincidence that he happened to line up with Echo and Mozzie. But I know a lot of other people are going to be like, nope. One thing happened. This guy is a cheater. Banish him. AKA cancel culture. It really bothers me not being able to see reinforcements. Oh, you can't even see shields either. Dude, how am I supposed to tell? What the hell? What was that noise? We might have some issues in this hacker replay. Being able to tell what is cheating, what's not, because we can't even see the fucking shields. I won't be able to tell if he can see them through the slits or not. I can't even tell if he's looking through it right now. Okay, I'll 2 times forward while we wait. Another thing that's making me think he's not a cheater right now is just the fact that he's holding things that, like, people aren't really pushing. This person only just came around here and he's still holding it. If he was cheating, he would have been... Oh, look. The Yana clone shows up as green. Interesting. But if he was cheating, I feel like he would be looking, you know, elsewhere, like trying to hold other locations instead of holding one place where no one's pushing. And like right there, if he was cheating, I feel like he would have been able to push that Zofia knowing she was there and killed her, but instead he just went back. He looked past it and then looked back at Zofia. He had very good reaction there, I'll give him that. I don't think it was necessarily suspicious there. This dude does have all the skins. I mean, I know people who buy literally every single Pro League bundle they can because they love the skins and they love the teams. Oh my god, the paintball sound from the... What's her name? Thunderbird. I don't know. I guess we will keep a tab on his skins. Like, I don't think skins is that bad, and honestly, if someone cheats in the skins, whatever. I don't really, like, it is a cheat, but at the end of the day, it's just a text file that they're downloading. They're not, like, watching people through walls. That, he would have been able to hear, who was that? Hibana? He would have been able to hear her walking up. It's nothing crazy. This is one of the guys that, the person said was being boosted by Acros, that lesion, who also had the skin. But yeah, like, if someone has all the cheated in skins, it's, in my opinion, whatever. It's not an actual cheat where they are seeing people through walls. It's just a text document. He has North Star uniform as well. And he didn't hear Thick Block. I mean, she was farther away, and from what I could tell was like slow walking, whereas Hibana looked like she was walking right up towards him as fast as she could without like slow walking. It's hard to tell, obviously, because with all the bugs we have in match replay, the sound is one of those that probably won't be fixed anytime soon. I don't know why sound is so hard for them to replicate, because it's literally just replicating the whole match, so I feel like sound should be the same, but maybe it's just because it's doing sound for everybody instead of just one person. That Zofia like whiffed
I just love
hard.
Dex.
Like the Jaeger didn't even look at the Zofia. He was looking like all the way across the small tower. And then Zofia peeked him. Jaeger reacted and got the kill, and Zofia just whiffed everything. Find it weird that he gave up bunker and didn't reinforce the first time. I mean, if you play in high ranked, or even like somewhat competent ranked, people do that all the time. They leave bunker to go check on other things. I mean, you don't really want to reinforce it and completely give up all the utility you put there in case they push later, because people rotate around after. So, if they rotate back to push bunker, and you just reinforce it and leave all that stuff there, you're wasting your 2 ADSs, you're wasting your shield. Like, that's not really worth it. That was a little bit suspicious. Like, he shoots here, even though he sees nobody. And it looked like he was trying to shoot the person. Who was that? The Cali on drones, but he just kind of sprayed. Oh, it's a clone. Interesting. How come before it showed up green, but there it didn't? Hmm. Like, stuff like that. It's like, why, If he's cheating, I feel like he wouldn't just run into that guy like that. I don't know. So thanks for sub, Real Crow Joan, Unknown, and Lothcat, and anyone else I missed. So he had the one round where he aced, and he's gotten 3 kills since then. I think like 1 kill per round. So, I don't know. Right now, there is the slightest chance he could have soft walls, which is where they just, like, have walls, but they don't blatantly follow people. They just kind of, like, check once in a while and stuff, but it doesn't feel like it. He's also running strats, which are things that, like, really only plats would do, like investing utility outside of certain areas and, like, I don't know, just playing a different style of game. That person just got spawn peeked. The person breaks the window. God, that Thunderbird sound. Can we delete Thunderbird from the game solely to make match replay not as glitchy? He aims at the guy in the bed. I was gonna say like at head level, then I'll expect it. But like that guy just... Why that gridlock reacts so slow? Like he reacts slow and then only lands 1 shot out of his like 6. Like, I can kind of get why these guys would say he's cheating, because he's just beating them in all their gunfights, but, like, this guy is reacting slowly, but those guys are reacting even slower. Thank you for the 2 months, Flames. So, Thermite is in tower, going to kitchen. Well, Mai's not hunting him down or anything. He's not really looking at anywhere in particular that would be indicative that he knows. And he just swings on white because Thermite kills the guy in white hallway. Nothing suspicious there. It really just seems like the enemy team is significantly worse. My hypothesis at the current moment is that they are playing, like this is ranked, I believe. They're probably playing their placements, and the enemy team is probably, like orange team is probably like gold, maybe silver, maybe this guy's like high gold or plat. Maybe playing with his friends who are like more mid gold, so he's just carrying like crazy. Like this would be basically the equivalent of like if I play ranked with Rob. Like, yeah, I'll pop off and I'm not even going to be doing that well, it's just the other guys are going to be doing worse than me. He's hacking, what are you talking about? It's obvious. I can't tell if you're joking or if you're dumb. So far, there's not been anything that's been crazy obvious. The only thing that's been suspicious is when Echo, when he pushed Echo, but at the same time, like I said, he unaimed down sight and then re-aimed down sight on the Echo, indicating that he didn't expect him to be there. Oh, what? Dude, every time I think that the match replay can't get any worse, it just does. I don't know what that sound was. I don't know what that animation was. But that was bad. What was that?
I just love dicks.
Oh, I think he was trying to absorb the ADS? Like right there, he somewhat lined up with the Jaeger, but the Jaeger... Oh, he would have been able to kill Jaeger if he had just peeked him. He just didn't. Right there, the Malusi was peeking him and he just ran right past it. He didn't even realize that the... What was that, smoke? Ran around, or like past the breach. He just completely was unaware. Thank you for the 6 months master and 8 months from Atlantis and new sub from Starberries. Thank you guys. Remember, all these subs are going to charity, so thank you for your donation, essentially. Had a guy yesterday admit using crouch macro and said it wasn't cheating. I mean, crouch spamming doesn't really do anything anymore. It's actually more of a bad thing to do. It'll actually cost you your life. So, I mean, if he wants to do that, I'd say all the power to him. Macros are also something that are like kind of hard for me to like say for sure anything on, because technically, like a macro is like when you hit one button and it does something for you. So like hitting the side buttons technically could count as a macro. Usually macros involve multiple actions, but a macro can also be one action. So hitting one button and having it knife is like, you could argue it, but I would say that's more obviously perfectly fine, since it's more, I guess, appropriated. But macros are like kind of hard to judge for sure. Thank you for the gifted sub, crab guy. Yeah, drop shot. Like, people would actually, before, they used to they would bind their like prone key to be on their left mouse, so every time they would shoot, it would prone. Like technically that's fine, technically that's legal, but it would also technically be a macro that maybe people wouldn't want. I think these guys, the blue guys, must end up losing here. There's no way they win a 3v5. Unless they just throw really hard here. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to deal with that Flores drone. I love how you can hear him shooting the shield, even though you can't see it. I will say that aiming, or like that, lined up pretty suspiciously, but like, I aim at crouch level, so can't really say for sure if that would be bad. This is the end, obviously. But I really cannot say that I think he was cheating based off this. There's no evidence to really say that he is. I'd say at the worst possible, like maybe he had soft walls at some point, but like nothing crazy. I would guess probably has the cheat to give him all the skins in game. His stats on the tracker look legitimate. Like, he is a consistent Plat 3 to Plat 1 player, depending on the season. Has almost always an even KD, 0.91, 1, 0.98, 1.08, 1.08. He seems like a just consistent player. Okay. This one we're going to be able to skip a bunch of rounds because he gave like a spoiler in the text document saying he thinks the guy toggled on after round 6. So we'll watch maybe round 5, round 6, and then we'll see how he performs in round 7, 8, 9. Maybe expose someone here. If he toggles, it'll be pretty obvious. We'll be able to tell like a huge difference in his performance from this round to the next few. So far, he just looks like Doggo when Doggo's trying to pretend to be a bot. Just aiming at random stuff and shooting it. I don't think he's going to get a kill here. Or he'll maybe get 1 kill this round. I mainly just want to see if he, or like how he plays. So, from all I could tell so far is that he's one of the typical players who likes to flick around and pretend to be locking on to stuff. Yeah, Edgy, it always says round 1. Welcome to broken match replay. It's weird that these guys were down 1-3, and then like now they're just fucking running around and destroying everyone. Like none of them are on site, they're just fragging out. He keeps that like right there. He adjusted his aim. You can see it here. So he aims and then he adjusts there. Like, why is he adjusting there instead of... I guess he could be adjusting before he aims. And there he adjusts his aim to go crouch level instead of standing level. That could be something for later. If we notice him doing that later, then that's definitely a trend that could lead to knowing that he's hacking. I think that was a kill steal from Legion. It's hard to tell who downed who. Or who downed, I guess it's Maverick. That was a little weird. But, like, the Ashe had been lighting up the main door, made her presence known. I'm more surprised that the Ashe didn't turn around sooner. We have to keep in mind that Nomad is the one who submitted this, and it's his teammate, so like... in order for it to be an accusation, he would have had to either be dead and watching him, or the enemy team is just like, you have a cheater on your team. Because now we're in a 2v5, and it's an 8-round match, so if these guys lose, then I don't know why they would submit this as a hacker accusation, but if they win... I don't know what he was trying to aim at there. One sec, I really want to see. Oh, he's on the other side of the desk. I was like, how are they standing next to each other but not killing each other? Okay, like, that is the corner of the wall. Oh, no, it's not. He's aiming at him through the wall. Yep. There it is, boys. There it is. He's not even trying to hide it. No shame. He doesn't even know how to pick up the diffuser. He thinks site's up here. This is how bad he is of a cheater. He doesn't even know where site is. Oh my god. Like, there's no way they lose this round. He has diffuser. He was on site. And we know he's blatantly hacking now. How come in the 1v1 he's not being blatant anymore? Maybe because his entire team is watching him and he doesn't want to easily give it away. What is he doing? Like, why was that so difficult for him? We know for sure he's cheating. That 4K right there, like he literally was tracking them all through the wall and headshotting them. We know that he's cheating. But what just happened? Like, why was he so bad at the end there? I just want to see what he does in the last round. He toggled off for the 1v1, but I don't know. That makes no sense. Like, why do that? Why toggle off for a 1v1 when that's like when you need it the most, you know? The only thing I can think of is just the fact that his teammates were watching him, so he didn't want to make it obvious. Okay, well, that's basically it for the match. Let's see if he runs out on this guy or anything. He doesn't even know how to blow up a nomad. Or did that actually blow it up? I guess it did. It must have. He very clearly toggled on in the second last round. So yes, he's 100% cheating. And it's unranked. Why are you cheating in unranked, man? I don't know. That was weird. But okay, so we have one not cheating and one definitely cheating. Let us see if he is banned. Level 336, and he got in the top 200 of champion in the last 2 seasons. How does one get to champion and be that level without being banned? We'll watch back that round quickly. I don't think, like, just looking at them, like, that has to be cheating. I can literally see him tracing people through the wall. But, like, how could he be in champion? Like, champion people report you over fucking winning a gunfight. He should be banned by now if he's cheating in champion rank. Because if he was just reacting quickly and getting headshots, I'd be like, whatever. You know, he's clearly just a good player. But he was straight up lining people up through the wall and trying to headshot them before they even appeared. Because, like, we saw him when he aimed at, I think that was Castle through the wall for no reason. If he's a champion player, there's no reason for him to be peeking at, like, the bookshelf there. There's nothing there. And here, he aims through the wall to aim at the Mew. And right there, he traces him, like, through the wall a little bit and downs him. I'd say out of all those, that's the least suspicious kill. But then here, headshot. He's literally aiming at her head through the wall. This is so obvious. Because watch. His hip fire is already aimed on her head and it's tracking her. And then he's like, oh, I can't shoot through that. So then he unaims down sight on it and looks away. I get he could hear the Mira here walking up, but how he's managed to get to champion without being banned is beyond me. I don't even want to, like, play devil's advocate there, because, like, you know, you could say maybe just lined up, but that was like 5 occurrences of lining up within a short, what, 30 seconds? That doesn't just happen. But, alright, so we have one cheater, one non-cheater. Let's move on to the next match. The accuser prefers to be anonymous.
I'm gonna have to stop this match right here. Unfortunately, I didn't notice it at the time on stream, but after watching it back, I realized that the person that submitted this just accused themselves and wanted me to show off their match. Don't try and pull this shit on me. It's not gonna work. If you're pathetic enough to try and get 5 seconds of fame on a washed up YouTube channel, then maybe you should self-evaluate and do something better with your time. Since this submission was bullshit, we're just gonna skip it and we're gonna move on to the next match. We have, in this one, MJR Disappoint and Swaggy Spoderman, who are accusing Speed hyphen and trying ...
Like, even the guy who was accused was really bad. So if the person submitting that clip wanted to show off being that person, that was not a good match to show. That was big yikes. I think Speed is the main one who's being accused, and Trying is just queued with him, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a 5-round match, so it should be pretty easy to tell. I tried to include like a mix. I want to do like 2 or 3 matches that are like 8-9 rounds, and then the rest of the matches be like 5 or 6 rounds to kind of get a mix of really obvious maybe, or like not obvious. So like this obviously would be an example of being incredibly obvious. So we can submit that to try to get him banned. Let's see the Trying guy and see if he has anything obvious to show us. I do have to start sending in these clips to Ubisoft and be like, hey, I have clips of people cheating. Please ban them. Because right now I don't really do that because there's too many. But I really should. I just want to see if this guy's as obvious. Like, the other guy literally like tracked him through the wall and just pre-fired his head. I feel like this guy is with him, but he's not doing it as obviously. So he just aimed at him through the wall and aimed up. Looks like he's holding strip thinking that Ash is going to walk in through there, but he doesn't realize that Ash is actually on the outside. From my guess. And now he's going back because he realized that Ash actually is going over there. As she repels, he runs away. Guy doesn't really get any kills. It's gonna make it a lot harder to report him. It could be he's just queued with the guy. So far it just looks like this guy is just okay. Speed guy is like obviously blatantly hacking. He could probably hear Ash there, but that still looked pretty bad. Yeah, he's either cheating and being smart about it, or this guy's not cheating. I actually want to see. Let me look it up. The hacker actually has not been banned yet, but did he queue with the Trying guy?
I just love dicks, bro.
Okay, so here's an interesting thing. You guys can't see because I don't have my thing up, but so this is the guy, this is the Speed guy. He changed his name. When you go to who he queued with, you don't see Trying ... anywhere there. But then when you look up
I just love dicks, bro.
Trying ... and you go to his profile, he queued with him 10 times. But it's not available here, so that's weird, but they did queue together, so he's probably just being boosted. We can move on to the next match. So in this match we have I'm the Merc, who's accusing SLC.Ryuk. Let's see. He's accusing the Bandit. This is a 6-round match. "30 seconds into the round and he's still checking spawn. Seems weird. He didn't wait for the buck to leave behind the truck though, so he's not being super obvious that he knows that he's there. keeps that, like, right there, he checked at him through the wall. So far, he's being pretty suspicious. Wait, what? Okay, the Zofia one, I was like, that's pretty weird that he got the kill, but look at this. There's no way this guy has a cheat that makes him auto-kill people. He's getting auto headshots every time. He might have a cheat that just gives him basically auto-aim without actually having to aim at people. Like, he can aim away and he'll get a headshot every time. I just want to see him get more headshot kills without actually aiming at the person. Surprisingly, it didn't work there. Look at where he's aiming, and he gets the kill. Is Twitch even killable from this position? No, she's not. Or, oh no, he walks into it? I don't believe this is legitimate at all, but Twitch walking into it makes it seem a little bit more legitimate. Like, his bullets are up here, and she walks into it after his bullets are up here. That doesn't make any sense. This is probably just a headshot hack that automatically locks onto the head every time. I bet if we look up his account, he probably has like a 99% headshot rate. We'll look up his account after. I don't really want to look at chat because there were a few people trying to spoil. Oh, well, I mean, that's one way to make it more obvious. We did have people in chat trying to spoil the previous matches, trying to tell me whether they were hackers or not, ruining the whole point of the show. See, he does stuff like this, which I've been noticing more with some hackers. Like, they try really hard to make it look like, oh, I'm just watching some other way, and then I'll turn around and go look at this person. That one actually was a headshot for once. See, like, he's doing stuff like that. He actually dies, surprisingly. Obviously, the first round should be evidence enough, but, like, obviously, again, we need to get real evidence. Or, like, a lot of evidence. I just jumped in. Another headshot. Another headshot that he lined up through the wall. He did peek at her to make sure she was there, but he had lined it up through the wall. He has hit 7 headshots in this entire match. He's literally aiming at her through the wall and getting ready to pre-fire. Yeah, he fucking hit the floor and got a headshot. He's staring at her. Oh my god, he's so bad. Okay, he's cheating. We know he's cheating. We don't have to watch the rest. Let's see if he's been banned. Looks like he has. Yeah, his season got reset. He definitely got banned. Surprised it doesn't show that he was banned on here, but he definitely was banned. Now we'll be moving on to the last match of this section. In this match, we have Could Lil World accusing By Pandoff. He's got black ice on the AK, so you already know he's cheating. Not even I have black ice on the AK. He is lagging out. He is lagging a lot. So what, this is a 5-round match. Well, it seems pretty obvious already. Lagging again. He dies to the bandit coming around the corner. I don't know why he didn't kill the Cade sooner. It was like, even I could tell that the guy was there. Oh, he didn't even kill the Cade. He didn't get the kill. Seems weird that they're going kitchen for the second site, but maybe it'll work. They do win 1 round at least, so. He knows someone's in pantry. Looks like he knows that this Malusi's in basement. Yeah. Seems a little weird there that he somehow knew it. Just lagging up again. So far, seems pretty obvious, but I'm waiting for him to do like a wall bang. Because the vault kill, you could say, you know, maybe he heard the guy prone. Possibility. That one, maybe he's just being careful about downstairs. It seemed weird that he only checked where Malusi was as opposed to everywhere else, but I'm sure I've done something like that in the past, so I'll give some benefit of the doubt. This is one thing I do notice a lot with people who are pretty obvious about hacks, is they get on drones in very dangerous locations, like just standing right there in front of that window. He doesn't even care. Also, it looked like his aim locked on there. Watch, he's just like moving and then it's locked on to his chest and he moves it up to his head. You can tell because like here his movement's pretty smooth. He's just kind of like looking around and then watch. As soon as it gets here, it's locked on and it gets very rigid. And even the replay has trouble showcasing it because of how rigid it is. Oh. What are the odds? Yeah. This guy's cheating. Let's see if there's any more obvious evidence that we can use. Lagging out again. I just want to see him like flick around and headshot this guy through the wall. Or chase him. Really hope that the Jackal doesn't get the kill. Oh, he's lagging out again. I don't think we need to watch anymore. We've seen enough to, you know, obviously determine that he is in fact hacking. Let's go look at his stats and see if he has been banned or not. It looks like he got banned because 0 matches, but somehow he has a 2.07 KD. And yeah, he went from silver and bronze to platinum, and then now he's banned. From the looks of it. What are the odds that this is the same person? Both panda profiles. Both have somewhat similar trends in rank, like low, meh, high. Like, let's see. I want to see if I can find him. How to know if the person is banned? So normally on these websites, like R6Tab and R6 Tracker, it'll straight up tell you, it'll say, hey, this person was banned in this season. Here, what you can tell is if they have stats for this season, but they have 0 matches played, then they got banned.
Dex, bro.
Or at the very least, Ubisoft rolled back all their matches. Because Ubisoft, when a hacker gets banned, they cancel all the matches, but they don't cancel the stats. So the elo gets rolled back, but the stats stay where they are. So if you had 10 matches where you faced hackers the entire time, and you went 0 and fucking 50, even if all the matches got canceled, you would still have 0 and 50 as your KD. Those stats do not go away. So since he has a KD but no matches played, you can tell he's been banned. Alright, well that's going to be it for the first section of the hacker replay matches. We're now going to move on to the second one, which will come out a week later on YouTube.